All right, we're gonna start learning about a different kind of equation called standard form. Okay, now, standard form looks like this. There's a number times x plus a number times y equals a number. So A, B, and C would normally be numbers, right? So these three would be numbers, and we'd have an equation that looks like 3x plus 5y equals 15, or negative 2x plus 3y equals negative 10, something like that. Okay, so that's what standard form is. Now, there's two ways to graph it. Okay, and we're gonna learn both in this assignment. One way is to rearrange into slope-intercept form. So we're gonna take this equation and move things around and make it look like y equals mx plus b, right? That's slope-intercept form, and we know how to graph that. You just did it, you just reviewed it. So that's one option. And then the other way is using intercepts. Okay, and what we do is we use the x and y intercepts. Okay, so those are the two things that we're gonna learn in this assignment. Okay, but everything that we see is gonna be an equation in standard form like this. Okay, and we're gonna start with learning how to rearrange. So go ahead and title this section of your notes, Rearranging into Slope-Intercept. Okay, and what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna do some examples, and you're gonna do some practice, and we'll go from there, all right? So, my first example, here is my equation, and you can see it is in standard form, right? It's a number times x plus a number times y equals a number. So here it is. Now remember, slope-intercept form looks like this. Slope-intercept form looks like that. So how can I make this look like that? Well, let's observe. The y is by itself on the left side. The term with the x is over here on the right side, and the y-intercept's over here on the right side. So the first thing I notice is, over here, the x is on the right, and over here it's on the left. So let's solve that problem first. Let's say, you know what? I don't want the term with the x on the left side. I want it on the right side. So I'm gonna move the whole term, right? In this case, it's positive, so I'm gonna subtract it. If it happened to be like negative 5x, then I would do plus 5x. But of course, I do the same thing on both sides of the equation. Okay, so the next thing I do, look, I'm gonna bring this down. I want you to observe here. These are not like terms. These are not like terms. We are not going to combine them. Okay, I'm not doing 12 minus 5 here. There's no math to do. I'm gonna bring down, look, I'm gonna bring it down so it looks like this. The term with the x is over here on the left, and then the term without an x is on the right side. So I'm gonna bring it down just like this. Now, remember, I'm trying to make it look like this. Here, the y is by itself. Here, this y is being multiplied by 3. So what am I gonna do? I want y by itself. I'm gonna divide by 3. If I divide by 3 on the left side of the equation, I need to divide by 3 on the right side of the equation, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna write y equals, perfect, that's what I wanted, right? Now, this is negative divided by positive, is a negative. 5 divided by 3, if I put that in a calculator, I get a decimal. I don't like decimals as slopes. I do like fractions though, so I'm just gonna leave this just like this. 5 over 3, x, and then 12 divided by 3 is 4. Positive divided by positive is positive, and this is 4. So now I'm gonna go ahead and graph it, right? I'm gonna start on my graph, and I'm not gonna do it on my paper. I'm gonna start at a y-intercept of 4, and then my rise over run is negative 5 over 3. I'm gonna go down 5, right 3, and then I'll have that graphed, okay? But that's old stuff. This is the new stuff, is this rearranging, okay? So now you're gonna do a practice problem. You're gonna go to the next problem in Edge Elastic, and you're gonna try this practice problem, okay? And check the hint if you need it.